Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So, we're in a pandemic right now, and yeah, things are clearing up around the world unless you go and live in the US, Brazil, Russia, then it's a bit messy. When it comes to the world being closed down right now, eventually we're going to open up again, which is super duper exciting. Let's get real here. I live in New Zealand, and obviously we've gone through a pretty insane lockdown, not gonna lie. I'm kind of waiting for the borders to open so I can go travelling. I decided to make this video on the places I want to go when the borders reopen. The first place I want to go to is Melbourne, Australia. I've never gone to Melbourne before. I've been to Sydney, I've been to Canberra, I've been to the Gold Coast, been to Brisbane. Never gone to Melbourne before, and Melbourne will possibly be the last area in Australia to open up to New Zealand due to the fact that they're going through a second wave right now. But I want to go to Melbourne. I've always wanted to go to Melbourne. It's meant to be the media and performer hotspot of the Southern Hemisphere, so kind of gives you an understanding on why I want to go to Melbourne, because I'm a performer. I also like the media. Kind of explains why I want to go to Melbourne so badly. The second place I'd really like to go to is London in the UK. I'd really like to go there because it's the home of the National Theatre and the West End, let's get real here. I'm a big performer, as I've said before, so theatre is a big part of my life. I love doing theatre, and I love watching theatre. I want to see theatre initially, although the government, didn't they make this announcement saying that musicals can come back, but if they don't have singing? I think that's something that Boris has said. I want to catch the underground for the sake of catching the underground, and also I've always wanted to move to London at one point. Get a bit of a vibe, even though it will be like a more tourist vibe. Just get a vibe of the area is what I want. The third place I want to go to is in the UK. It's Stratford upon Avon. Is that even how you pronounce it? Oh my god, I'm such a bad person. But if you don't know, that's the birthplace of Shakespeare. And, you know, I do Shakespeare. I want to see where he was born. On top of that, it's like the little cottage UK experience. Just going there for the sake of going there, you know, that's kind of what I want to do. If you've ever gone to like the England section in Epcot in Disney World, that's the kind of experience that I want. Even though it's not at all like that, because we're in the modern world. The fourth place I want to go to is Osaka, Japan, and that is purely because I was there briefly earlier this year. At the beginning of the year I went to Japan before COVID became a problem, but in Osaka I was there very briefly for a stopover on my way to Miyazaki, but I could see Osaka through the plane window. Looked really lovely. Kind of want to go there again because it's like it is a city. So I like cities. I want to go for the city life. It's quite big on lights, and I just like looking at flashing lights and everything. Also, they've got Universal Japan, Universal Studios. Like, I kind of want to go there, even though it's Japanese, and I'm an English speaker. I'm still half Japanese, so I can actually understand Japanese really well. It's not as easy for me to understand, it's just a bit like, oh yeah, now I get it. By then it's too late. But I still want to go to Universal Japan. They've got amazing things there. It's just going to take me time to understand. My friend from high school went to Osaka at the beginning of last year, and he loved it. I want to go. The next place I want to go to is Singapore. I've never gone to Singapore, but my parents and my sister did go to Singapore at the end of last year and beginning of this year. It's really weird saying that because this year has just been a mess and time has just gone by so quickly, not gonna lie. But I saw pictures, and I saw pictures of their time in Singapore. I heard stories of what they did in Singapore, and it just seems really lovely there, and I really want to go. The reason why I didn't go to Southeast Asia with my family is because I was in rehearsals for As You Like It. I couldn't take time off. Well, I had enough days off for me to go, but I don't want to hold the cast back by me going on a really long cruise through Southeast Asia, and so I sacrificed going on a cruise for rehearsals, because let's get real here, the show is more important. I couldn't get out of going to Japan though, and so I had to really work hard. There were some days where I was ill, but I still went to rehearsal, and that was purely for the sake of me saving my days off. The final place I want to go to is Fiji. I've never gone to Fiji before. It's also like a holiday destination for a lot of New Zealanders. Never gone, can't relate, can't say anything. But it looks lovely in advertising. My friends' social media pictures, it looks really lovely. I want to go to Fiji. I want to lie down in the sun and be next to a pool and just relax, like feel isolated from a big city like Auckland, or like, yeah, just feel isolated from work and from like studies. It would just be really lovely to be isolated from everything. And with Fiji being like a holiday resort kind of area, I would mentally feel like I had to detach from my phone, so I wouldn't, because when I went to the Gold Coast, I didn't really touch my phone because it was such a holiday destination for me. So if I'm going to a place like Fiji, I'm going to associate that with like a holiday destination because I'm a New Zealander. I'm not going to touch my phone, I'm not going to touch my laptop quite often. And that's pretty good. I'm not going to want to vlog either, and so it's going to feel like a real holiday for me and a real digital detox really, which I think everyone in this world needs, especially post-lockdown where we've been forced to work online. Thank you very much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, comment where you'd like to go when the borders open in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't, because I'll be making more uni videos in the future, because this is the last one for a while. You can expect some videos to come up post mid-semester break. I think that's when I plan to release some more videos, but I hope to see you in another video.